Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for July 12th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 3 of diamonds. If you were born before sunrise, you are actually yesterday's card, which was a 4 of diamonds. All right, so I am going to read each card individually and then all together for the collective. Then a special birthday message for you, 3 of diamonds. These are your solar year cards. They're here to help you help yourself in your manifesting abilities. It'll reveal a little bit of something that is going to raise your vibration and make you feel so much better and good about yourself that you can't help but feel the well of energy that you need to draw on when you are ready to manifest for something. Okay, we will also talk about the 3 of diamonds energy that we're all tapping into, bumping up against, and dealing with today, or at least have that as a tool in our toolbox. So let's see what we get for card number 1. We've got the 5 of clubs. So here we have that happy Jupiter, busy, figuring out what you need intellectually, getting all of those nuggets of notions and ideas and thoughts and filling up the coffers of your mind to be able to reach in and pull those out when you need them. It is happy work. It's expansive. It is you just really adding to your intellect, and it's all good for sharing. You're going to do great things with it. It is this energy of having a lot to do. It's, it brings to mind you in a library, finding every book that you needed and being able to absorb all kinds of interesting information that is ready and ripe for you right now at this moment. So we're talking about this energy of the 3 of diamonds. It is an energy that is pretty fast-paced. It is about recognizing what is of value, with the added twist of that, the 3 of diamonds catch-22 is not seeing it very easily. It's kind of hidden. It's a bit of a task to understand about the value of something. Not to, outrageous extent, just in that day to day, it kind of surprises you when you realize that something's not as it seems. It's a little bit of the rose-colored glasses, but it's also just the makeup of a 3 of diamonds. Your job in this day, all of ours, is to kind of figure out, be open and aware to understand and know that it is time for something of that you had valued, rightly so, but it's had its season. It's time to let it go. This is around your skills and talents and resources, how you value what you have. It's going to tweak. There's something that needs to be tweaked and let go of in order for something better to come in. The lovely thing about the 3 of diamonds is that there's this lighter, more go-lucky feel around being able to do that. You can do it a little bit quicker than your normal everyday person out there. It is a que sera, sera kind of attitude. There's a lot of needing to do that in order to stimulate your own karmic growth through this lifetime. So the low vibe Three of Diamonds is just hanging on too tightly to something that is past its prime, not really wanting to let go of it. It is in these high stress around needing to let something go and you're not willing to. It is a life of letting go, and that would be stressful for a lot of people when you don't want to. So it's that kind of energy, or not being able to see the value has declined, and, hanging on to something that is no longer serving you. And that can be a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of just making your way through life, and again, what you hold value in. So yeah, your value today, card number 1, is getting all of those really valuable intellectual nuggets for you to store away and just kind of shelf and be able to draw upon whenever you need. Beautiful energy here for the Five of Clubs. The other interesting thing about a Five of Clubs is that it is that Judgment card in the major arcana. So it is about understanding, weighing, measuring exactly what you're finding and what you're going to be able to really put to good use, and what you'll just store away for a rainy day. Love that. All right, card number 2. We've got the Nine of Spades. So the Nine of Spades is K2 energy. This is family karma, family DNA, you understanding something about yourself and your family history that's going to get an upgrade, something you believed to be true. There's going to be some light shed light shed on that. Some nugget is going to come to you, and you're going to understand a whole new understanding about what you thought to be true. It may be partially true, but you're going to find out the other part of it that you didn't know before. And you're going to be able to, on this Three of Diamonds day, understand a different value about how you've been thinking about yourself. You're holding this ideal based on what you know your family has left you with, what you were born into, and how that has altered how you value yourself. So you're going to get some interesting information that is either heaven sent, or you find it like an old letter, or some photo that you hadn't seen before, some information from a cousin or an aunt or uncle or grandparent that is news to you, and somehow you realize a newfound value, an upgrade of who you are. That's the beauty of the Nine of Spades. It is called the Yogi card. So it's related to the Hermit card in the major arcana. So when you get this nugget, it is really something that you're going to need to contemplate so that you can get the full information, the full vibration of what needs to get altered for thinking. You're going to be letting go of some notion, some idea that you thought was the gospel, and you're going to find out that it isn't. So on a little scale, on a big scale, it's yours to really cipher through that, but it's going to be juicy. That's the good part. All right, let's look at card number 3. We've got the Jack of Spades. This is very interesting energy here. So the Jacks encompass the aces, twos, and threes. We are looking at that aha, seeing that bigger truth, Then we're going to make that connection of the remedy and cure. And then we're going to be asked to do the work with finding our true grit. It's the true grit card, and understand that we need to do the work now in order to have that blossom into a more spiritually well-rounded you. It's in reverse, so we're going to have a little bit of trouble with that today. And the reversal has everything to do with the energy of that Three of Diamonds. That Three of Diamonds, lower vibration. You're going to either be tempted to act on it, and in a Three of Diamonds way, when you bump into that notion of some information about yourself, and you're going to be reluctant around either fully understanding it and recognizing a value. And in a lower vibe, you could be too tired. You could be whatever you bump against could set off a trigger of being angry. This is fire energy. So it could ignite something within you that really isn't very desirable behavior. So be aware that you might get triggered to behave in that lower vibration. Or you're going to run into someone, something that mirrors that energy, and you're going to be like, wow, where did that come from? I just ran into somebody and they just laid a whole bundle of crap on me, and wow. And how does that make you feel? It's not your stuff, it's theirs, but they just dumped it all over you. That kind of thing. So that's a possibility. Big, little, somewhere in between. It's all on a spectrum. So it's really about you understanding that there's going to be a little bit of a block when it comes to recognizing how to move forward, where to find that strength. When I'm looking at this as a whole, which I will, might as well do it now, because it's a good place to interject this and read it for the collective, because we're going to get up on this beautiful day, or at the end of it, we're going to see where we were out there just minding our own business, collecting our little nuggets of golden information to further ourselves along our intellectual path. When boom, we get visited by something that says, it's not that family thing, that DNA, that how you hold value about yourself. Yeah, where were you? Were you around about a 5, on the scale? Well, now you get some information to really be able to let go of some untruths, some misunderstandings, some wish it were, but it's not, information that is going to allow you to find a valued upgrade in who you are. We all are. We're going to get that nugget. It's K2 energy. It's our DNA. We're going to get that piece of the puzzle that is going to be an aha moment for us in fixing that finding that remedy, that cure, that through that hermit energy, where you're going to need to really sit and dig in to really melt into it and absorb whatever information is out there to its fullest. It's going to be pretty interesting for you to do, for all of us to do. Got some baggage to unload, and it is of the lightest, freeing up kind of way. it's going to be a little hard. We're going to get stymied by how to go about doing it. We may be asking to do this for ourselves in a moment where you are stressed and being asked to focus in another direction. It's going to be somewhat of a obstacle and a chore to get there from here. But you will, because of who you are and having this heads up about the energy that you're going to bump into. You can always savor this and put it on the back burner till the end of the day. Sit and contemplate about it when you get that moment to be able to do that. Don't get mad. Don't try to get even. Just take it, put it in a pocket, and save it for later and delve in when you can. Don't get triggered. Don't be invited into that low vibe behavior. Just be able to let it go, knowing it's not yours. Okay? Oh, my goodness. All right, let's move on to the birthday cards. Happy birthday, Three of Diamonds. I hope you're having a great birthday. It's an interesting card. Little bird in the bush. Very nice. Little butterfly down here. Analyze. So your manifesting abilities to get that upgrade today for the year. Your assignment, if you will, is your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. Well, you should know this one well, Three of Diamonds. You spend a lifetime of realizing that it's time to let something go. You have probably learned by now that every time you get the death grip on something, it just slips through your fingers and becomes a real mess. So, when you are at that moment of realizing that you want to hang on to something and deep down you know it's past its prime, that it needs to be let go so that something better can pop in. It is during those moments that you're probably pretty familiar with that you will find your work to do. And every time you take advantage of that offering, you get that opportunity to do the upgrade, because when you let go, you let something better come in and you get rewarded for seeing it, for recognizing it, for being able to see a better value. Not so much as the grass is always greener over there, I'm going to run there, but knowing that you can just let go of something and your daimon, your spirit guide, will bring in what it is that you either need, what you think you need, right, or want, and your daimon will bring you the perfect thing. And when you receive it, that is where you understand that you did the upgrade. It feels so good. You raise your energy. And in raising the energy, you fill up the well of energy. And that is what you draw from when you go to ask for something. With the best of intentions and with great gratitude, you ask to see the clarity and the balance in what needs to be let go and what you open to. Okay, there it is. Whew. Let's find out a little bit more about it and look at the cards of truth, spirit, and nature cards. So you got the Seven of Spades. So the Seven of Spades for you is all about letting go in a little bit more of a dramatic fashion. It is going to be quite in your face. This is fire energy. This is tower moment energy from the major arcana. It is you really getting kind of slapped in the face with what needs to happen. you're not going to be wishy-washy about it whatsoever. And now is a good time to be reminded of we are in that last day of the second deacon. So you naturally come by that explosive Pluto energy. So this is more of like a go get it kind of aggressive, take charge aura about you. You know what you want. You know how to go get it. You have a strong willpower to get it when you need it. And you hold your emotional well-being cards pretty close to the chest. So you're a more difficult card to read when it comes to people bumping into you. I want to remind everyone that you're not the typical Cancerian that everyone associates with that more moody swing of the first deacon. You're more of that confidence and have that air of mystique where people don't really see that Cancerian energy, but it's still there. That moon energy, that intuitive abilities, all of that is there for you. And your diamond self is sparkly and gorgeous and ready and just shining that light in the best way possible. So it can be to a fault. So this is where this comes in, and your manifesting comes in to really see how far you could take it and how big of an upgrade you can open yourself to. You're going to want to take these times when something bigger comes across your plate to be let go of. It is the ultimate gift for you to do that upgrade. And what's the upgrade in? In your remedies and cures. This is the sevens. It is the gateway card. It is you pushing into, getting into by letting go. You see the catch-22 here. Got to let go of something in order to do the upgrade. You could move a lot during this year if you're willing to take a look at it and understand that to do it, you've got to clean up your act. You've got to do the best thing for you physically and mentally. Get yourself in the best shape you possibly can. Let go of the addictions. Let go of, find yourself looking at your diet, at your exercise, at how you treat yourself, all of that good stuff, and make some changes. It is all going to be for you just stepping into this better version of you, morphing, if you will, like a butterfly out of a cocoon, raw and vulnerable, but so ready for that next adventure, next version of you. Really pretty beautiful. That is quite the opportunity. All right, happy manifesting with that. Let's see what you get for your Wishcraft card. Moon wishes. The moon shows me patience. Follow the moon. Go look at your moon chart and see. And as far as pulling the thread on this for yourself, when you look at your Three of Diamonds chart, which I do before I do these readings, just a generic chart for all Three of Diamonds. All Three of Diamonds has this Seven of Spades energy in your Saturn position. You have the Nine of Spades right here. So you've got this. This is exactly what you are capable of doing this year. moving into possibly a higher number, a whole new existence. You getting beyond the seven of the inner planets and moving into a more spiritual connection with Source. It's brilliant, really, doing it through that contemplation. And you want to look at the Pluto energy for yourself. It's the Two of Diamonds. And the reason why you go there is because the seven, eights, and nines, the kings encompass that. So you want to go to the Pluto spot where the king resides. You have a Two of Diamonds there. So you are all about having these explosive moments blow up in your face where you are forced to let something go the hard way, only to open yourself up to having an opportunity to connect to something of a greater value. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave you right there and wish you a happy birthday. Check where your moon is. Check what's in your moon position in your chart. That Seven of Hearts is another sevens card, the Devil card. So it's you doing the right thing for you. Explosive, big moments, but yes, you are just so primed to have this happen, getting this amazing upgrade. So happy birthday. I hope you take full advantage of that. And carpe diem, everyone. I hope your day goes beautifully. I hope your year goes beautifully. Happy birthday, carpe diem. Do it with kindness and curiosity. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you for watching and happy creating.